I was watching Emerson, Lake and Palmer documentary, and in the documentary, they like fucking Greg Lake, who's the bass player and singer. He said that I think it was him, or maybe it was Carl Palmer. Anyways, it was Palmer or Lake saying that the other one said to, it was one of them saying to the other one that if you don't join this band with me, you're doing a disservice to yourself. You're hurting yourself, but on top of that, you're hurting me. And then he was like, oh, and he realized what important, because they were such good musicians and stuff like that, and they realized that they need each other to lift each other up to become a good band. Just, I'm just talking. So, what's shaking? This time we're gonna practice Laying on a Beach. The hi-hat is the piece of the drum set that's on the far left. It's two cymbals put together. Do you see the hi-hat? I don't know why it's called hi-hat. I still haven't maybe I should look that up because I'm a fucking idiot. But a hi-hat. If you hit it has nothing to do with a hat, or maybe the top one's a hat. It's a hi-hat. It's hat. It's a cymbal hat for the other cymbal. But it's two hats. It's a hat. It's hi-hat. Get it? Like hat. Okay, I should read the text. If you hit cymbals with the drumsticks, you'll get one kind of sound. But you can change that sound by opening and closing the hi-hat cymbals with your left foot, which gives you two very different sounds when you hit it. Here, we're going to practice the super fundamental technique of playing the hi-hat with the cymbals closed. Super fundamental technique. It's actually very, very important. The thing with the balance board is sometimes when you're hitting the bass drum, it like fucks up the hi-hat foot, which is kind of that's the only downside to the balance board and control. I don't know, and there's like there's not just two sounds from the hi-hat closed and open. Like the variation of open and close is fucking ridiculous, like in real life, right? But in the game it's only one. It'd be cool if you could drag your foot up and down the left side, So if you were if your foot was just barely on the left side of the balance board, it would be like a different pressure than if your entire foot was on it. That would be cool, but I'm gonna play. Let's try hitting the hi-hat with the left foot down. See that? So hard. But we gotta make it entertaining. Give it a whack with the Wii remote, yeah? We need to learn this, because this is technique stuff. Oh, what? Okay. Oh. I had to hit it on the beat. Whatever. Let's start with a little something like this. Okay. 1 and 3. Wow. What? Oh! Yeah. That's... This? I know what song this is! It's an Earth, Wind, and Fire song! What the fuck is... Why is it an Earth, Wind... Okay, let's try it at twice the speed. Why is this... Why is it an Earth, Wind, and Fire song? Oh, that was the wrong spot. That was the wrong part in the song. That was the part where it's like. Oh man. Yeah, let's add the snare drum. Okay. Oh, and hit the hi-hat on the 3. So hit the hi-hat on 1 and 3, and snare on 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So, oops. Listen. I just want to listen to the background music. It's so funny how they're getting you to go so slow and keep it right in the fucking pocket. Just bah, 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 bah. Let's try this one at twice the speed. Okay. Yeah, drum lessons are making me get better at the drums just because all you need to do is just focus on the slow shit. Just zone everything else out, just focus on doing the one thing. Slowly in the time. Bah! Bah! With the metronome. Just like that little test thing, you know, when it's getting you to, cause if you make a mistake it will start over, but yeah, anyways, it's that little test thing when you're keeping it in time with the fucking Earth, Wind, and Fire song, which is hilarious. That's just so awesome. The hand movement for the 4-beat rhythm looks like this. When you add the hi-hat, your hands will move like this on the 4-beat rhythm. Let's take this pattern and play it out a while longer. Really? Yeah. Yes, I'm so fucking happy right now. We're all done. I'd have to say, my butt's shaking because of this beat. You did it. All your patterns were right on the money. Lay down the beach. Lay down the... I can't breathe. Okay. I say lay down a beat a lot. That means hitting a series of beats at equal intervals. Equal intervals. Time intervals. For a groove and drum rhythm. Laying down beats with precision is way important. You know what? His name shouldn't be... Instead of his name being Peter Toot, his name should have been... Steve Toot Gad. Or I don't know. I don't know. It needs to be some sort of Steve Gad reference. Toot Gad. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't work. Maybe Peter Toot works because Toot with the T and then Peter Tosh. You know. For groove and drum rhythm, laying down beats with precision is way important. To play with perfect rhythm, practice with a guide sound and on-screen count. Okay, catch you later. Hi-hat rhythm, lesson 3.